Alrighty, well, it's been a minute since I gave you an update on the J-Swap Civic right here. I've done not a whole lot with it lately, honestly. I've been working on some house projects. I guess I've done a couple minor changes that I can show you, and I can let you know what's next. I do have an exciting thing that I picked up to add to the car. Let's just get right into this. Okay, so I took off the summer tires and put these janky old Steelies on here with old hard snow tires. It spins tire into third gear now, which is kind of fun and hilarious. I've got my dryer duct intake, which moves the filter from up here, like you've seen it in the previous videos, down into the fender well in front of the driver's side front tire. Not much else going on under here. I have some tidying up of the crank position wiring I need to do, and I got to put the battery hold down in after I paint it. I think the next thing I'm going to work on, so the next video you see is going to be rust repair on these big old rust holes here. So I'm going to cut those out and make sheet metal patches and weld it back together. I just drove it about 100 miles today to work and then to meet my buddy. This like flops around the whole time because this is all routed out here, you can see. So that's not actually attached there. And this bumper cover is a little cracked, but who cares that much? So once I fix this, I can actually bolt that on so it doesn't flop around. It does that on both sides, so it's really annoying on the highway. Let's see what else we got going on here. You know, not too much else going on. I've been driving it a little bit. It's been running mint. Just really good. I'm really happy with it. The tune is pretty good. Cold start idle is a little janky still, but if you give it a little bit of pedal for the first 5 or so seconds, she's ready to go. But I've got something pretty interesting here that I picked up from the junkyard. Oh, what's this? That is a Gen 5 supercharger Eaton M90 from I believe it was an 05 Pontiac Grand Prix. So these came on like a 05-06 Pontiac Grand Prix 3.8 supercharged. So these are actually pretty common. The Gen 5s are the more desirable ones. You can make a little more boost and power with them. This one has quite a few miles on it. So does the car and engine that's working great. So match made in heaven, right? So I am pretty excited about this. The plan is I'm going to adapt this to the stock intake manifold, kind of like the Prank Parts unit. If you've seen that, you can search for it. Search Prank Parts J-Series M90 or supercharger adapter plates, and you'll see kind of what that is. I'm going to make mine out of steel because I don't have $600-700 lying around for those parts. But there is in production some parts to bolt this directly to the J-Series. My understanding is this will make something like 5 PSI of boost with the stock pulley on it on the J-Series. And that'll add, I don't know, a good 7,500 horsepower. So that should be pretty spicy. The other thing that I'm working on is one time last year when I was at the junkyard, I found a 6-liter Chevy truck with the engine still in it. Like an LQ something or another. There's the part number on these injectors. I found these injectors and I got the set for like $20, and I'm sure they've got loads of miles on them. My understanding is the injectors last pretty well. Project with these is out of the 8, I'm hoping I can decap these injectors. So The OEM injector, if you can see this. You can see it, look at that. Has those two little holes on that stainless steel cap that's like laser welded on there or something. But you can take a grinder and grind that cap off like the one on the right here, and exposes the pintle. And what happens is these go from like a 27 pound per hour to like a 70 or 80 pound per hour. So they're like 800 cc's per minute. They're big boys once you get them decapped. The problem is that the little cap that comes on them is kind of the flow metering device. So when you take that off, the flow metering is related to the precision of the machining of the internals of the injector. So you do have to flow test and check these to make sure you have even flow between the injectors. Otherwise you might have one hole that's lean and burn something up. So I'm gonna make a fuel injector flow tester, and should be able to get that to, out of the 8, I'm hoping I can get 6 that are close enough, like within a few percent. If I can't, go to the junkyard and get another set of these for 20 bucks, and then I'll take the best 6, pop them in J series. Voila, you've got enough injector for as much as that supercharger is going to make. That thing will probably max out at 400-ish, I would guess, which is starting to approach the limits of strength of the J series bottom end, in my opinion. So this is the plan. Rust repair is first. As we get towards spring, superchargers are going to happen, injectors are going to happen, and tires are going to be crying for their year lives.